ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Cameron is running for governor. And he recently, in fact, this picture is taken from that event, went on the campaign trail to do a speech. The crowd drowned him out, and some people in the crowd were chanting Breonna Taylor's name the whole time he was trying to speak. I want to also make mention of something that's kind of petty, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. Y'all notice Daniel Cameron don't have a top lip? Do you know who else don't have a top lip? David Clark. I'm starting to think this is a genetic defect in coons. No top lip. But yeah, he literally, this dude don't have a top lip. And in fact, when I saw David Clark for the first time years ago, that was the first thing I noticed about him. I was like, this man don't have a top lip. Where's his lip? So let's get on with the story. I know that's petty. Let me get on with the story already. So Daniel Cameron was met with Breonna Taylor chants, and he was drowned out during a Kentucky AG speech that he was given. So, in a way, this is exactly what Daniel Cameron's, this is what he deserved. I hope everywhere he goes, he can't escape from hearing the name Breonna Taylor. Serves his butt right. Dozens of Democrats chanted Breonna Taylor throughout Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron's speech at the 142nd annual picnic hosted by St. Jerome Catholic Church on Saturday. The event occurred just 2 days after the U.S. Department of Justice charged 4 current and former Louisville Metro police officers in connection with Taylor's death. So I'm going to show you the video of the crowd during his speech. Okay, so you saw the crowd. Look, he's getting exactly what he deserves, as far as I'm concerned. So during his speech at the annual picnic on Saturday, which was this past Saturday, Cameron told law enforcement that he would always have their back and he will always support the blue, which prompted an applause from Republican attendees. He also boasted about being endorsed by over 50 law enforcement officials, according to the Lexington Herald leader. However, despite projecting his voice during the speech, Cameron was difficult to hear over the chants. Mm-mm-mm. So there was somebody on the stage that encouraged the crowd to chant Breonna Taylor's name. And you heard that, right? So Cameron was having a hard time projecting his voice over the chants. But he enthusiastically said he'll always back the blue. Yeah, that sounds like him. Charles Booker, a progressive Democrat who is currently running for Senate against the incumbent Senator Rand Paul in an upcoming election, reportedly encouraged the crowd to chant Taylor's name. And he was seen nodding and raising his fist. Chanting it continued through the entire speech of Daniel Cameron on stage. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. Ahead of the speech, Cameron told reporters that 2 officers who had shot Taylor, now retired Sergeant Jonathan Mattingly and ex detective Miles Cosgrove, didn't use excessive force that night during the botched deadly raid. Cameron He didn't mention the federal charges or Taylor's case while on the stage. I know folks have a very strong feeling about this case, but we have a responsibility to not give into any preferred narrative. This is what Cameron said. How can Breonna Taylor be a preferred narrative? You didn't even bring this woman up to the grand jury. Man, you know what? It just goes to show you, if he's not fit enough to do his job as attorney general, he will never be a good governor. I don't believe he'll win anyway. I don't think he's going to win. We have a responsibility to do right by the laws of Kentucky, and that's what we did. No, you didn't. You didn't use the law at all. And see, that's the thing about America. America will use laws for stupid stuff. But whenever it don't suit them, just like in the case of Carol and Brian, then they don't apply the law at all. And ladies and gentlemen, they've been doing that the entire time. They sure do it every time they let these cops off. They don't follow the law. And then they ultimately let them get off for killing a black man, woman, or child because they won't follow the law in certain instances. And it's always been this way. So the DOJ charged Hankinson of 2 counts. We know about Hankinson. You know, they charged him for shooting into the neighbor's home above Breonna Taylor. I don't think we need to go over that. After the speeches, Booker said he was proud of the individuals who lifted their voices against Cameron, adding that Kentuckians are calling for justice and accountability. What we understand now is not only did Daniel Cameron not do his job, but there are real questions about what he knew, when he knew it, and how that impacted the outcome of the state level. Kentucky Democrat Chair Colin Eldridge on Saturday, they will try to spin it as politics, but what you saw was people who still live in fear because of what was done to Taylor. And those of you that don't know who Charles Booker is, I did a video on him. He did a video, a political video with a noose around his neck. All right. He was the one there leading the crowd to chant against Daniel Cameron the whole time he was speaking. So many of you will remember. If not, please go back to that video and watch it. He did a video with a noose around his neck. So y'all, please tell me what you think. I think this is a great thing. I hope he can never escape the name Breonna Taylor. I don't care if this man is out with his family in public. I hope the name Breonna Taylor is always shouted right in his face. He deserves every ounce of it. And he deserves to be brought up on charges too. I don't know why the DOJ is excluding this man. But that's the DOJ. It's not like they got a long track record of doing anything for the Black community, because they don't. So y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.